Probably getting so Denver over spring for going to Colorado over spring break.
Matthew Duck.
I got to spend time with my grandparents.
Alex Mitchell.
He's not here.
Okay.
I'm not proxying for him. I went to the beach.
And also your name.
Harley Bacon.
Kate Shomas.
Believer Child of Panama.
Irvin Asuma.
Sleeping.
Jack Roberts.
I going to the beach over spring break.
Matthew Wick.
Going to Puerto Rico.
Henry Callis.
I had some good pizza recently.
Justice Walker.
Visiting my sister in San Diego.
Zach Taylor.
Going to LA.
Lauren Whitlash.
Cancun with my family.
Laura Clements. Michelle Sabrino.
Joy Dyson.
I was second sleeping.
Tommy Stagg.
I went to the Gulf Coast.
John Knott.
I'm studying broths.
Anna Beck.
Getting to spend time with my mom.
Andrea Desser.
Eating lunch outside today.
Lindsay Lark.
Spending time with my grandma over spring break.
Jaden Russell.
I went to an abandoned state asylum.
Like legally or
On my Instagram.
no? Joseph Leopold.
Probably going to Cancun.
Janie Fu.
I took my friend's mom to Hawaii.
Sophia Gerson.
Spending time with family over break.
Grace Lynch. Kyle Hill.
I played some volleyball.
Charlie Griffin.
Seeing my little brother.
Andrew Cansfield.
Watching a rugby game at 20.
Ryan Pilot.
Going to Cancun over break.
And Jessica Lichtenberg.
Going to Japan over spring break.
Nicole Barrios.
Going to the beach with my friends.
Matthew Mercer.
Went on pilgrimage.
Lydia Atlas.
I got to spend time with my family.
Emma West.
Spending time with my family.
Rosemont.
I'm going home tomorrow because my cousin got matched for residency.
Patrick Mulligan. Upper Backer. Gotcha. Emma Harry.
I got a job in San Diego.
Yes. Michaela Coakley.
St. Patrick's Day.
Damon Tracy.
Going to Germany and Switzerland with Walker and Patty.
Okay.
Mary Waterbury.
Break.
Leo Hall. Next. Okay. Kelsey Casal.
Some of my friends who are studying abroad.
Emily McDougall.
Who's not in Chicago, St. Patrick's Day.
Elijah Jones. Dawson.
St. Patrick's Day.
Nate.
Probably spring break travel.
Thomas.
Cancun spring break.
Mo.
Getting to catch up with friends and old mentors in New Orleans this week.
I got to talk to my 9-year-old brothers on Wednesday or last Wednesday. It was great.
Awesome, thank you guys. Approval of the minutes, Lindsay?
Motion to approve the minutes. Second.
We'll now vote on approving the minutes. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstain? All right, the minutes are approved. I'm gonna have Thomas make an announcement about voting.
Super quick as well. So I know we have a lot of people who are the incoming senators for next term. Just so everyone's aware, if you're an incoming senator and you're not proxying, you can't vote. Only the current senators or any proxies, people that are absent, can vote on anything today. So thanks, guys.
And let's introduce ourselves really quickly.
Oh,
I realized
sure.
we didn't say
Yeah,
that.
my name is Thomas Musgrave. I'm the student union parliamentarian. For you new people, you'll hear from me next week at your workshop as well. But yeah, senior. Yeah.
And I'm Maeve Miller. I'm the vice president of the student body. I'm a current junior. And yeah, I'm the current chair of the student senate, but the vice president-elect Sonia is right there. So she'll be the chair of the Senate in 2 weeks now. So very exciting. So for all the newly elected senators in the room, she will be your chair. So yeah, this is kind of the beginning of our transition period. So very exciting. Moving into executive announcements, we have a bit of a special announcement today for the new senators. There isn't usually this much in my executive announcements, but we have a very exciting pilot program going on. So I'm going to have Evan and Renee, our two directors of campus technology, come up and explain briefly about the NDAI pilot.
Hi, everyone. My name is Renee.
And I'm Evan.
And we're here today to talk to you about something very exciting. So for the past year, we've been working on a minimum viable product for NDAI. It's essentially a curriculum bot to help students with advising, to supplement the advising resources here at Notre Dame. So, if someone has questions about course planning or they're discerning their major, which is just like a huge part of life here at Notre Dame, they can ask this bot for quick answers and to simplify their lives. So this is a technology that will influence the lives of all students here at Notre Dame. And we finally have an MVP for it. And we bring you all here today to say that you guys are going to help us try out this MVP. How exciting. So,
Yeah, so here's a QR code to a document that explains more of what NDAI is about. There's a short Google form at the end of it if you're interested in signing up for the program. We'll just like take your name down and stuff, and I'll send you an email with login information in the next day or so. I do request that you don't share the login link with anybody else. We sort of just want your feedback as student leaders here on campus, just to test it out and stuff. It's super useful. We really value your feedback. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, to add on one other thing, super exciting. Evan and I have been working really hard this year. It's been a lot of back and forth with our partners at LIT, but we're very excited to have a pilot for you all kind of before the end of our term. And your feedback is going to help make this the best it can be for students. And it's really, we believe is going to revolutionize how students register for classes and figure out how to add majors and minors that aren't part of their colleges, and many different use cases that come with a ChatGPT-like tool for your all your academic needs. So sign the interest form, like Evan and Renee said, not for your residents or constituents in your dorms at this time, just because we're trying to limit the pilot program. But hopefully, with your feedback that's guided by the form in that link, we'll be able to kind of fine tune this exactly to best serve student needs. So very excited about this, and thanks to Evan and Renee for all your hard work. So the pilot program is a week long. It basically will end next Thursday, where there will be an optional but highly encouraged Chipotle dinner in the student office where you can come and kind of share your feedback in person with us. So it's just a week, very chill. All you have to do is use literally just like play with the tool. You'll get the password for it. And then, yeah, fill out the feedback form. So thanks so much, guys. Very exciting.
Not very many times in life you can be a part of an AI pilot, so kind of cool. It's also linked on the agenda too. So yeah, just a few other announcements. LGBTQ plus community week is this week. So our special edition acoustic cafe, thank you sub, is happening tomorrow at Haggerty at 8:30. And Pride Fest is in the DEI Center starting at noon on Friday. And that will be catered as well. We'll have a ton of different activities, so all are welcome. And then right after this in Mendoza 122, if you want to hear more from Evan and Renee, you can go to the Carbon and Computing, Sustainability, and AI and Data Centers panel, where we'll have multiple staff and faculty members kind of talking about the environmental impacts of AI. We'll also have our Director of Sustainability, Bennett, there as well. So that'll be really fun, and there's Chipotle there too. So if you don't have any dinner plans and you're interested in sustainability and technology, it's a great opportunity for you. And also tomorrow at 6 p.m. in Mendoza 162, so right next door, is the International Student Career Panel. So our director, Dorian, will be there. That should be super, super cool. And then also for international students, our World Cup soccer tournament, which actually is full, unfortunately, for anyone who wants to sign up. If you did sign up, congrats. We're having first round games on Friday, starting at 5 p.m., going until 9, and then second round games on Saturday. Same time, both at Ritchie Fields, if you guys would want to come out and support. That should be really, really fun. We even have some soccer players on the teams, which is very exciting. Compton Ice Skate Night, which we've done for the past 2 years, is happening this Sunday at 5 p.m. The sign up for that is in the email that Dawson sent yesterday, and spots are limited on that. So if you want to go, make sure to sign up, and we're going to have free hot chocolate and cookies. And that's at Compton, which is just past Purcell. And at the bottom here, I've included our Fuelers, which is the first undergraduate experience in leadership. That's our first year program. Some of the new centers may have been Fuelers. But yeah, that's they've put out 2 different surveys. The first one is for first years only. So unless you're a first year, if you wouldn't mind dispersing that to your first years, that would be great in group chats and stuff. But the first one is for everyone. The showerhead survey, just kind of wanting to get some more information about the quality of showerheads here on campus, and that information will be shared with Residential Life. And they have kind of asked us about that as well. So that should be taken pretty seriously. Dawson?
Few other just quick announcements. As you can see, it's kind of a frenzy in StuGov to, make everything that, we promised you guys and worked really hard on all year come to fruition to the best we can before April 1st. So big email coming tomorrow from me, rare 2 email week for me, but very exciting events, including Back to Bend and special speaker next week. So keep your eyes out for that. Also, hot off the press, email today. We've been working really hard to extend campus dining facility hours. And so while it's going to be a work in progress, we did receive news today that Street Fair will be open until midnight starting April 4th, that Friday, and Saturday for the rest of
Not only Taco Bell will be open, so.
And if you buy, so please go buy Street Fair the weekends, because if they see it successful, they will expand it into things like dining halls and other things like Chick-fil-A. So very excited for that. But yeah, more announcements coming soon, but plenty of executive announcements this week.
Yeah, super fun. All right, moving on into general orders. We have SO 242532. Lindsay?
Motion to dispense with the reading. Second.
We'll now vote on dispensing with the reading. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, the reading is dispensed with, and just as a reminder to everybody, this order was authored and primarily authored by Thomas, but consulted on by a committee that worked on this for quite a while. So if you guys have any questions, they can be directed to Thomas. But yeah, and we are now questioning any questions about this legislation. Lindsay?
Motion to move out of questioning and into debate.
Second. We'll now vote on moving out of questioning and into debate. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, we are now in debate. Thomas.
I'll just say a couple of things on this. First of all, I want to thank everyone that was on that committee for their insight on this. This was actually significantly shorter than what it is now prior to that committee. They provided a lot of good insights, and we kind of came to an agreement on, I think, a variety of perspectives on this with the aim of making sure that these kinds of things, if they ever come up, God forbid, are both consistent and fair, and that the alleged party is kind of protected in some way. I think we did a pretty good job of trying to balance out sort of transparency and privacy. I think that these changes will be really good moving forward for future senates if this does ever come up.
Lindsay?
Yeah, I just want to echo what Thomas said. We worked really hard. We were here for a really long time talking about this. And I think we really came up with the best possible solution to list all possible outcomes, especially with what we've seen this year. And I just really think this is going to be helpful for senates in the future if this ever comes up again.
Yes.
Motion to move our debate into a vote. Second.
Did you have a point?
Question.
Go ahead.
I don't like part of it where you add signatures, multiple signatures on it. In case if you had, let's say 15 signatures against you, you might save your time going to Senate, just resigning. I think that kind of saves everyone time. So
Yeah, Thomas?
Yeah, I'll sort of respond to that. I think that's fair. I think the main concern with having signatures is that under this current model, the evidence is not given until the Senate meeting, right? So basically, it's just a broad kind of thing of broadly what happened, which I think it's important for everyone to sort of see the evidence. There's also a good reason we keep the evidence until the meeting, and that's to ensure that sort of people are sort of talking about it and making up their minds before the meeting, where questions can be asked and things like that. And so with a combination of that, I thought it was important to not have signatures, because if you don't have access to all the information, it seems a little off to sign it and say, yes, I'm in support of this. And in addition, I think the other thing being that we thought it'd be best if sort of one person was the primary sort of signatory to like answer questions, as it is with ethics as well. So yeah, another thing, consistency wise, it'd be a little weird to have the chair of the ethics council go around and find signatures for it as well. So we thought in terms of consistency, it was best to keep them on.
Yes, John.
Will we be able to keep that, list of signatures on like Senate introduced bills?
So, no, so if it isn't introduced by a senator, it is the same way. The reason for that is to keep it consistent, right? We want to make sure that whatever way it comes to Senate, that it functions the same, right? To ensure that, you know, there's no sort of difference in treatment between someone who's presented by Senate or presented by ethics, if that makes sense. So, to keep it consistent, we thought this was the best way to go about it.
Any other points of debate? Lindsay?
Motion to move out of debate and into a vote.
Second.
We'll now vote on moving out of debate and into a vote. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, we will now vote on SO 242532. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, it passes. Thank you, guys. Looking at, we do have an item in new business that is a little timely. Oh, Lindsay?
Motion to move item A from new business into general orders.
Yeah, are there any objections to the unanimous consent to move item A out of new business and into general orders? All right, seeing that there are none, item A is moved up. Thank you guys for doing that. Lindsay?
Motion to dispense with the reading.
We will now vote on dispensing with the reading. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, the reading is dispensed with. Are there any questions about this legislation?
Yes, I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, Thomas can answer even because the letter. Yes, Lindsay?
Motion to move out of questioning and into debate.
We will now vote on moving out of questioning and into debate. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstained? All right, we are now in debate. Any points of debate about this legislation? Yes, Lindsay?
Motion to move out of debate and into a vote. Second.
We will now vote on moving out of debate and into a vote. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstain? All right, we will now vote on SO 242533. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstain? It passes. Great, guys. That alumni has some is the new alumni center here? Hi, so you can vote now. Awesome. So we have nothing in new business, and next week is our final Senate. If you guys have any other legislation, please talk to Thomas and I, because at this point, if it wasn't kind of in by this week, you know, we wouldn't really hear it next week. But if, you know, certain circumstances, of course, we can figure it out with you. So if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to just talk to Thomas and I. But yeah, we're looking forward to our final Senate next week. Does anyone have any announcements? Yes, Emily?
So yeah, tomorrow we have our Abuse Cafe Pride Fest collaboration, but not more importantly, in other news, next Friday is Sabbath Stuff concert. And if you follow us over Instagram, you know that tickets are dropping tomorrow. We're doing it 100 Days dance style, so an email will be sent out at 5 p.m. exactly to the entire school. In that email will be a Google form. The first 1,800 people will fill out that form. Will be sent a link to buy a ticket on Student Shop. We're doing this to prevent what happened last year, where Student Shop crashed and everyone got really mad at us. We're not doing that this year. You will get that link and you need to buy your ticket by 11:59 on Friday night. If you do not do so, your ticket will go to the next person on the wait list. The same Google form that you fill out in that first email will automatically become the wait list. That will close on Tuesday of next week, and we'll let everyone know by then. What we're also changing this year is that we will have a will call line the day of the concert. So at 4 p.m. outside of Steppen Center, you can line up for the possibility to get a ticket. There's no guarantee you stay in that line that you will actually get in the concert. We're just trying to make sure that the most people possible can actually attend the concert to see Delwater Gap and our 3 awesome student players. If you have any questions about like tickets or like what the event looks like, please inbox me or, follow up on Instagram. There's a lot of great information on there.
Awesome, thank you. Thomas?
For all of you that are incoming, Sonia and I will be giving the workshop, I believe it's next week after Senate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tentative to change though, because the women's dinner is that same day.
Fair enough. So A, look out for your emails, and B, please try to be there. It's super important, and you'll get a lot of more details about how all this stuff works in preparation for your term starting on April 2nd is the first meeting, so.
Yes, Matthew?
Next week is FYCT week, which means every day of the week, we will be hosting an event for freshmen. On the 22nd, we are having a Chipotle fundraiser. On the 23rd, we are having a class rosary at the grotto with donuts afterwards. On the 24th, we're having crumble and coloring. On the 25th, we're doing postcards and popcorn. The 26th, we've got a golden egg hunt. 27th, we have the Wheel of La Finance and La Fun. On March 28th, we have trivia night in Duncan, and on the 29th, we will have a class of 2028 game watch for the men's lacrosse game against Duke at noon. We're gonna be giving away a lot of great prizes, JBL party boxes, Xbox type stuff, merch. So pull up, get some free stuff.
Aaliyah?
So I'm a class council, does not have a whole week, but what we do have is formal this Friday. Get your tickets while they're still available. The formal is from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. You need to be there by 9:30 or else you will not get in. We have our 3v3 basketball competition happening this Sunday as well at 5 p.m. at Rockney. So make sure you sign up for a team, and then every team, there's like a girls bracket and a boys bracket, and whichever team wins for those respective brackets will each get a $20 gift card to Five Guys. We also still have the Strava competition going on. So if you're training for the Holy Half, or you just like running, or just exercise in general, make sure you sign up for that because we have some really cool prizes and awards you can win. And then also, sorry, last thing, there's a lot of things. April 11th, we'll be doing a class trip to a Chicago Bulls game. So there will be 50 tickets. And they'll kind of go on sale the same way that Sub's doing their tickets as well. So we'll send a Google form link out, and then the first 50 people will send the link to have payment, but it's just gonna be $30, and that'll pay for transportation there and your ticket to the game. So yeah.
Yes.
Fisher's still doing the Fisher Regatta this year, and it's 38 days away. So signups will be coming out soon.
Yes, Matthew?
You're good.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. Class of 2028 is also doing a March Madness bracket. Winner gets a PS5.
Yes.
Chicago Bulls game, right there. That's pretty.
Hey, all right, we got a few more announcements. Go ahead.
It's in Cleveland, but next Thursday is the Graham Family Hall of Talent show, and there should be like QR codes around campus to sign up, or if you want to sign somebody else up, try to make it big.
Yes, Ellen?
If any juniors are looking for a service opportunity, we're going to Our Lady of the Road next Friday, the 28th at 7:30 a.m.
Just so sent out senior week, save the date. So if you guys have any questions about that, email me or the class of 25. It's still me. So I will.
Yes,
Next Saturday, come down to St. Joseph's Lake and jump in the lake for Badden's polar plunge, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Any other announcements? Lindsay, motion to adjourn.
We will now vote on adjourning. All those in favor? All opposed? All abstain. All right, looking forward to seeing you all back here next week. Last time.